Viewers, welcome back. Um, I'm on a roll. I'm doing quite a few videos this afternoon, and I'm keeping them as short as possible, and I'll be putting them up in stages. So I've done a few videos. I thought I'd do a video on all the ladies that I've picked up over the last few months. LPs, of course. I'm talking about LPs. Um, let's get into it. Bella Donna by Stevie Nicks. So this is her first solo album, as I understand it. She did it while still in Fleetwood Mac, but she did it to launch her solo career. It's 1981, and this one is a German pressing. Um, I've listened to it a few times. I have yet to get into it. Um, as I understand, it's her most popular solo album. And yeah, there's a German pressing. Yeah, as I've mentioned, I've yet to get into it. Some of these songs are very good, but it's I have to spend more time on it to pick up the songs. Interesting note, on most of these songs, Davy Johnston plays acoustic guitar on most of these songs. I didn't know that. It was during that period in the early 80s when Davy wasn't with Elton, when Elton didn't have a band anymore. I think between yeah, he had stopped touring, and then by 1982 he had gotten the band back together again. So this is what this one of the side projects that David Johnston was doing at the time when he wasn't in the Elton John band. Stevie Nicks, and then if I have Stevie Nicks, I would say this is my favorite artist within Fleetwood Mac, Christine McVie. Maybe I'm biased because she's a pianist or keyboard player, but yeah, I most people understand that Stevie Nicks is the star, and she's the most popular Fleetwood Mac member. I prefer Christine McVie, and I prefer songs that she writes. This is a cheerful album. Lots of up-tempo songs. And yeah, it's actually very much worth getting. So yeah, you have the band, you have Fleetwood Mac members popping in and out on a few songs, doing some playing some of the instruments. But yeah, I enjoyed this album. I enjoyed it just as much as the album that she did with Lindsey Buckingham, the Christine McVie and Lindsey Buckingham, that album, that CD. I enjoyed this album as much as that one. This one, I heard a song on the radio, if I can say that. Well, actually, it was the TV, but the radio was playing through the TV. And I looked up Carole King, and so many of her songs I had known, but I didn't know it was her. Fantastic songwriter, superb songwriter. And would you believe it? It was 149 rand for a previously owned record. This is a very popular album. It's her most popular album, and it's one of the most popular albums sold. So one of the biggest albums sold. It was done in 71, released in 1971. I feel the earth moves so far away. Where you lead, I recognize that one. You've got a friend, that was done by that James Taylor also sang that song. It was her song, she wrote it. And then the big song on yours, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. She wrote this for Aretha Franklin, and she does it here as well. Superb. I enjoy Smackwater Jack as well. It kind of feels like Son of Your Father from Tumbleweed Connection. So yeah, I enjoy Smackwater Jack. Way Over Yonder. So here's some very nice songs. Solid album from back to front. Quickly, let's move on to the next LP. I took a chance on a name that I didn't really know, Linda Ronstadt. I'm not sure how you say her name, Ronstadt. Yeah, Linda Ronstadt. I knew she was a singer. Didn't know any of her songs. I was at the record store, and this was last month. Got it for 59 Rand, and I put it on, and I enjoyed this LP so much. Fantastic songs. She's not a songwriter. She's a singer, and most of her songs are covers. But she's an excellent singer. Has an excellent vocal range. She can do high, she can sing high, and she can sing very low as well. She can sing the soothing ballads. She can do almost rock songs. So it's a gatefold South African pressing. This is 1978, and there is a photo of her lacing up her roller skates, and there are all the lyrics. So back in the USA, 1959, Chuck Berry. So that's a rocker, and she does the well. The rock songs, she does very well. When I Grow Too Old is some 1930s song that was redone in 1963 in some movie. Just One Look is the song that I knew on here. I've heard it before. And then Allison I've also heard before, and then apparently Allison is by Elvis Costello. But the Just One Look, that's a big hit that I remember from the radio. White Rhythm and Blues, superb song. I don't know, that could have been a hit. Then side 2, All That You Dream. That's is it All That You Dream? That's a funky, almost, can you say a rock song? She really goes low, and Oh Baby, then opposite side of the spectrum, she sings very high. Mohammed's Radio, also very catchy. Blowing Away, and then Love Me Tender by Elvis Presley. So how it works is, when you're a cover artist, you have to do popular songs. You have to do popular covers, because they sell records. So I took out this album. I was intrigued. I saw Linda Ronstadt there in her roller skates, and I looked at it. I was intrigued, and then I looked at the songs, and I didn't recognize any of the songs. Back in the USA, it looked familiar, um, but none of the other songs looked familiar. And then at the very end, "Love Me Tender," and I thought, "What? That sounds familiar. That's Elvis." And I thought, "Wait, let's take it." I recognized one of the songs on there, and yeah, I'm going to be looking at getting some other LPs from Linda Ronstadt as well. But in any case, those are the ladies, the great female artists. So share your thoughts, leave your comments below, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.